miracles. Do they really happen anymore? Yes, they actually do. And I want to read this to you. But first, before I do, I want to share something with you. Today, I saw something on YouTube, I think it was, or Instagram. And this gentleman was blind. He was getting baptized. And as he got baptized and came up out of the water, he actually got healed. God restored his sight. And I know that might be hard to fathom, but it does happen. Things like that occur all the time. And it's just sometimes challenging to believe. There's just, sometimes things that we think, wait, I'm not sure about that. But it really does happen. I saw a lady at a crusade that literally got up out of a wheelchair and began to walk. So God was healing her, or had healed her. And there was also another lady at a Christian conference I was at. She had polio since the age of 3, and she literally was completely healed. People prayed over her and she was completely healed. The lady even, some people testified to the fact that the lady was running around the conference like, what? And I really was not so sure about those things before. I was quite skeptical. And I know that even, someone I know God healed multiple times and saved from many near-death accidents, things that the person was so close to death, but God saved them. And there's just so many different accounts of people getting healed. I saw this gentleman who was blind. I cannot recall if it was one eye or two eyes, but literally their eyesight was like getting healed or healed, and it was just amazing. So things like that do happen, and maybe perhaps you know someone who needs healed, or maybe you need healing, and just ask God. I mean, sure, there's people that can lay hands on you and pray for you that God would heal, because it's God who heals, because he's the one with the power, the strength, and the might, and it is not our own. But he could do amazing things. Pray and ask him. I mean, what does it hurt, right? Step out in faith. You never know what he is going to do, because just like Jesus did miracles back in his day, God is still in the miracle working business today. So just pray and ask him, and go to a Bible believing church, and, ask people to pray over you, but pray about it to the Lord first. Lord, is this church I should go to? Pray, seek the Lord's answer, and you will know, because you will feel like you're home there, if that is the place he's calling you. And maybe sometimes he might call you to go to another church one day and then go back to your church. And I find that when he does that, it's usually because the message, I would venture to say 9.9 times out of 10, it is something I needed to hear, or like little gold nuggets here and there that he just distributes to you, that it was already on your mind, which means that the Lord was already placing it on your heart and in your mind, and he's speaking to you. So I just want to share this really quick with you. This is a great one in Matthew 20:29. And as they went out of Jericho, a great crowd followed him. And behold, there were 2 blind men sitting by the roadside. And when they heard that Jesus was passing by, they cried out, "Lord, have mercy on us, Son of David." The crowd rebuked them, telling them to be silent. But they cried out all the more, "Lord, have mercy on us, Son of David." And stopping, Jesus called them and said, "What do you want me to do for you?" They said to him, "Lord, let our eyes be opened." And Jesus, in pity, touched their eyes. And immediately they recovered their sight and followed him. So, there is no difference thousands of years ago when Jesus healed people, he is still healing people today. We just have to pray. Does he always do it? No. You know, I wish that, you know what, we could go into a hospital and pray over everyone and everyone would get healed by the Lord. But I have no idea what his whole plan and purpose is for everyone. But step out on faith and see, you know, maybe you're just tired of dealing with that pain. You know, who knows? Maybe you have